Welcome, folks, to Tiki Tuesday. I'm CM Oda. This is our weekly show for Ragnarok Online, and this week we're taking requests for your favorite soundtrack songs from Ragnarok. They're posted in the thread. I linked it in the chat, and let's get started. So this week, I think Captor's posted a little bit about what's going on, working on some projects for Classic. And if you folks are not reading his weekly Good Morning thread, it's a really good idea because it gives you a chance to see what kind of stuff we're working on. So for Classic Hat Quests, Lunatic Hat Quests will be coming in. Quests are meant to cycle every 2 weeks, so players should be ready to check weekly for their chance at these hats. There's also a treasure cache system that is being worked on. And unfortunately, we had some issues happen at the end of last week that kind of ate up a lot of Camp Store's development time. So we do apologize for that. On Renewal Server, we've got a refining event that that was a thing from last week. GM Team is currently restoring Crimson weapons and the last few remaining items that were lost during that issue. And the studio has said that they will have a new EXE for getting it sort of like the refine event working properly pretty soon. So we're hoping to get that as soon as we can. New cards are coming to Sakurai for testing. There's a thread also up in there, link to the thread that you can find. And our plan is to add those next week. Okay. Also, if you're art inclined, we have a new Halloween contest. That you can find here. So hello to the folks that we have in the chat. We got Sardakur, Nuclear Toast, Gabdeniz, Hingle McCrane, Chaos King 4321, Maythank, let's see, the Arag, and Merci Toi, and Jay Mardigan, and Corbalo, of course. So welcome, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's get the music changed up a little bit. We have the training grounds, which is where we're going to be patrolling shortly. There's a lot of the... Oh, come on. Like... Gujabat. Like... If you're not even trying to hide that your character's a bot, tisk tisk. But yeah, we're actually going to be doing... We're hoping to get last month? No, sorry. A couple weeks ago, we had our R1 developers come into the office. We had them come into the office. We had an interview where we had them answer questions from the community. Had the lead developer comment, and it was really, really cool. And we're still working on editing that. Sort of adding the subtitles and making sure that the translations are all right. We've been working on that. And so we're working on that. We're hoping to get it posted this week. And I think you guys will definitely enjoy that. Next week we're also going to have Camp Tour answer questions from the community. Lixt, you did not. Just getting started talking about what's going on this week. So that's kind of the major stuff that's getting worked on. So yeah, if you've been playing on Classic, you probably have noticed that there's been a large influx of players, and unfortunately, these are for the most part bots from out of the country that are just kind of like flooding, and so we've been knocking them out. But most of them are in packs of maybe about 4 or 5, so it makes it a little bit tougher to nail down. But I'll be, getting down names, and we are responding to these annoying little guys. So yeah, let's get started with some of the music that was requested. We'll turn the BGM off here, and then we'll check out what we've got requested in the thread. So one of the cool things about RO is that in its long history, one of the things that it's known for are the monsters, the very defined classes and how they look, like the novices here. And also known for the music. And so I asked players to post their favorites. Inomina Tvisim says, I'm in Frontier. Seeing the ad in-game for this channel, saying you're going live. Nice setup, bro. Thank you. Okay, so this tune that we've got is Levolution, Ragnarok Online Stream Side, Eden of Abyss version 1. And you can, I'll pop a link to that video here if you want to, save that. I think aside from Creamies, the monster that has probably killed more characters in the game than anything else in Ragnarok Online has got to be these aggressive Fabres that you find in the novice training grounds. How many novices have tried to just stand still, trying to figure out the UI, or trying to add skills or status points, and just get completely murdered by these aggressive little wormy things? So we'll get that music playing. We have a couple of questions here. Got some from the chat. Chaos King 4321 says, was there no QA thread for this Tiki Tuesday? You can ask a question, although this week I wanted to focus a little bit more on bot banning because it is an issue here on Classic. Hingleman Creek says, why are ROP servers more stable than the official ones? I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, they're not handling the same loads we do. They're not, I mean, even private servers have had issues with people DDoSing them and things like that. But, it's, the game is running on hardware that we're working to get updated, and things like that. It's not easy to do. And so, we definitely don't want the game to be down, because that's time when you guys can't be playing. That's not optimal for us. But, we're working with the development team, seeing what we can do about having things run a little bit more smoothly. I think that's always a goal we have. And I definitely appreciate you guys' patience for dealing with these interruptions, which definitely are something we do not want. Okay, dark slime is okay. Ingram McCring also asked, will Warp Portal take legal actions against P servers? We have had Facebook pages and things like that taken down. In a lot of cases, when these are not hosted in the United States, it's very difficult for us to go after them legally. And very easy for them to just restart up, different names somewhere else. M4 Pooch says, greetings from Argentina. Buenos dias, bienvenidos, and welcome to our live stream. We're on Classic server right now, and we're doing a little bit of bot checking here. We're checking this out. Just gonna walk in, walk out, huh? All right. Walk in. Walk out. Hello there, Zoe. Hello there, Material Blade. Alright, so it is time to find out what these guys' deal is. Okay, song 1 is done. Let's move on to the next song. Next we've got RO Elemental Tunes, and I think this was a mix of songs from JRO. Are you folks able to hear? Please let me know if the music is too loud or if my voice is too loud. This is great. It sounds like a Persona 4 track. Alright, they have not responded. Okay, hopefully that works pretty well. Let's see who else is on this IP. I think this is probably both of the connected bots right here. Okay, and just writing down the notes. Okay, let's see how that goes. Hello there. Hey there, Shinobi. How are you doing? So let's see what these beautiful boys are doing. You know, it's a nice afternoon on Classic server. They're just gonna go... Okay, we had a busy day picking up empty bottles. Padded Armor's over in Islu Dungeon. So I guess I gotta go and check it out down there. Hey, welcome. Alpha Wolf Queen says greetings from the Czech Republic. I will say, Dobry den, good day. Bon dia, Hitsuke, how are you doing? Let's see. Okay, it looks like we got 3 bots connected to this one here. So let's get them zapped at the same time, shall we? Beach dungeon? Yeah. Flazzer10 says, one question, is the Forge event up? Unfortunately, we have to put that on hold due to an issue with that, but we're hoping to get that brought back online pretty soon. So we do apologize for that. Okay, let's get our thank you, Oxus, who has sent me some locations on Classic. Gaptinus, I think you may be underestimating the amount that those things cost. Like, bringing a court case for any reason is extremely expensive. And it's the same with security systems. Not that we aren't working on something to address those issues, but all the solutions that we've looked at have cost a tremendous amount of money, and that if somebody really wants to use a third-party program, even those don't really do a very good job. Servers like Kero and Jero, because they limit you to one account per social security number or national ID number, it's a lot easier for them to deliver a suspension that was your one go. Whereas since we have to serve, you know, a large global audience, we're not really able to put those same restrictions in there. So yes, while we recognize that, you know, what they're doing is illegal, it's something that, you know, Caro's technically the IP holder, but also, you know, if these places are being run out of countries where, you know, that we do not have lawyers in, it just becomes much tougher to get that enforced. Oxus, where did you send me the PM? Okay, let's see if we got it here. Oxus. If you have any requests for music, please link them. Yeah, I mean, Gabden says, the problem is if you guys limit to a country like USA, players small like me that are from other countries will not be able to play. And especially, you know, we have players from India, we have players from the Philippines, you know, we have players from all over that, you know, number one, if we put in IP block restrictions, you know, it's going to be cutting into the number of players. But the other thing is that and the other thing is that, like, it's so easy for people to get around those anyway, those restrictions. It's just not super helpful. Alright, let's get the song switched over. See what we got next is by STB Lab, the theme of Payon. Yeah, that's weird. If you send me a PM on the forums, it's a little bit easier for me to keep track of. Twitch is kind of dumb when it comes to, like, hey, I want to see PMs that I'm getting. Like, some of the PMs will sort of, like, pop up here, but I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, we got 59 people watching the show. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see who this person is here. They're not responding. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. These guys are all from the same general area. Very interesting to me. But yeah, they're definitely not making it easy to get them. Oh, Shouter1111 says, Shinobi, I just started playing last week. Yeah, welcome. Good to have a new blood on. well, I guess found their path. Okay, so we got some friends. Alright, no responses there. It's K asks, maintaining in the renewal server is Thursday? Yes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, these are all possibly the same company. Keog Takias, if your character is not responding when a GM like, well, I mean, I'm not a GM, but, you know, I do GM related tasks for shows like this. You know, if you're moving around like this and a GM is like, you know, putting you to sleep, is hiding, you know, appearing and hiding, killing the monsters you're fighting and healing them, things like that. If you're not responding, the only thing that they can see from the evidence is that you're a bot. So if you're tired, go to sleep. Because the skills that a GM is going to be doing, like Gabardiniz says, a player would notice that. Like, unless you are like head on the desk clicking randomly, and in which case you would not be fighting monsters. But yeah, a GM test is generally not something that you can avoid. Like, you'll definitely notice it. Alright, next song we have is Ragnarok Online Remix, Ancient Groover. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise on its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before. And all of these are in the Tiki Tuesday music thread, so if you really like them, you can follow along, listen to the music. So let's figure out who is on this IP. Shinobi EX says, Truthfully, Oda, when I start RO, Rude boys. That's right. See, this sounds like if you had a Miami Vice, like Crockett and Tubbs driving around in a Ferrari. It can be any RO song. You're gone. Okay, and so Franco says this one is dedicated to my friend the Bear, and this is Skinnacade, Trancing Christmas in the 13th month. Wait, so this is Vaporwave. I love it. You need a hero, someone to rescue you. Hey there, Rob Pineda. How are you doing? Oh, don't walk off. Don't walk off. It's a bad idea. Let's see what other maps we can take a look at. Alright, I'm going to try to look for those PMs. Yeah, that's weird, it's not popping up the, hey, you got messages. Alright, let's go to PM. Dealer, for that, I'll have to talk with Camp Store. Since we've had some interruptions in the last couple of weeks, maybe that might get extended out a little bit. IP check. If you're having a problem getting your game patched, please post on the forums in the tech support section with as much information as you can about the problem, and try and see what the issue is so that you can replicate it. I mean, yeah, let me adjust it a little bit. It can sometimes be a little hard to hear over. Okay, there are some bots over RO's driving techno soundtrack. Alright, add them to the list. Alright, so we got that one. Oh, so that one just stops. Okay. Okay, we'll check pound field 8 too. Okay, different IP. Let's see what we got here. That's a lot of accounts too. Is it possible that you're playing from a location that blocks access to video game related websites or something like that? Rain C asked, whatever happened to that in-game bot reported that it's being worked on? Progress on that? I don't think there's been any progress on that. Alright, I already got these guys. Well, like if you're playing from a university or something like that, I could kind of understand there being an issue. Alright, we got our first batch. Let's get them kicked. That will take care of our first group here. Save that. Also, you know, if there's any old versions of the game that you have installed, you know, you might want to, you know, save your screenshots and stuff like that, but you might want to try installing RO to a completely new folder, you know, new drive or something like that. Right. Zilly link to Google DNS is sometimes a little bit more reliable. Okay, those guys are blocked. And so now let's get the kick and maybe get something. Let's see. Oda, do you know if RO has issues with the GTX 980 graphics card? I know that on some cards it'll have a weird issue, like on my home PC, where certain towns will have kind of an odd. They'll have kind of like an odd, like black dots on the screen. But we did talk to the development team when they were here a little bit ago about the issue of making sure that RO runs on the newest cards, maximum. Unfortunately, it looks like they did not pursue the development that they're doing to, make it fully compatible with newer versions of DirectX. But we did tell them how important that is. Yeah, this is just a loop. Let's get the next song queued up. If you have any requests for RO songs, I think those are all the requests we had so far. Let's see. This is also from Jero. This is Antique Cowboy. But as far as graphic problems when playing with NVIDIA graphic cards, please make sure to report that on the forums with screenshots, as much information as you can give. A lot of times Caro may not be aware of specific problems. Please let us know how much RAM you've got, what exact model of video card it is, what version of DirectX, what OS, so we can try to replicate it. and we'll. Barack Obama says, read my name out loud. Done and done. I wonder if somebody who has core in their name might be into bots. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what's on that IP. Yeah, so please link your favorite RO songs in the chat. We get to play some of that. Oh yeah, wanted to get these bots taken care of. You're fast wee beastie, but you're not getting away, even if you are the last man. Big mob of bots and chaos. Alright, let me get this finished off and then maybe I'll start looking to get switched over. Try to get these guys taken care of. Yeah, if you guys have bot sightings, please report them. We'll check them out. We got 16 related to these, so let's get them taken care of. Maythamk says, Oda, I'm going soon to USA. I can visit you on day at office. Yeah, if you're coming by, you know, just let me know on the forums ahead of time so I can let, you know, the other folks in the office know. Like, hey, there's going to be a, you know, member of the RO community wants to say hi. Yeah, we can totally do that. Just, let me know. All right. Okay, so let's get another player request. Quest I have is Aeon from Lixt, so let's get that playing. Title is Aeon, the circle is Syndicade, and the artist is Ravi. Alright, gonna get switched over to Chaos. Because I got a request. So I'll be back. Okay, got a request to check out the panel spawn. I like that Alligator popped in to yell at me for not wearing a hat and it instantly disappeared. Yeah, there's gonna be a reckoning. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, Josephus. Have a very good time eating and cleaning the room. Yeah, that's about right there. That's a good remix. Alright, so got that one. Let's try the second one. What do we got here? Okay, this next one is also from RO Elemental Tunes, Noisy Croak Kingdom Memories. Also, please don't send me a PM. I'm checking out names, so I go off the names from the chat box, and so if you're trying to talk to me, your name is going to show up on there. And I do not want to mass ban your accounts. Nice song for bot killing, I agree. So yeah, let you know, we cut the grass. As Jay-Z said, when the grass is cut, the snakes will show. Yeah, these suspensions, like these are definitely like mass bots. But yeah, these are all connected accounts, and hey, you know, sometimes they are playing on a LAN cafe or something like that. You know, it's like, okay, that is something that we can investigate. If you don't have any other connections, like you're not trading stuff with the illegal account, you know, we have released for that. You know, so we realize that some people may be innocent. But in this case, it's like these are very obviously just mass farming bots, so they're pretty easy to get rid of with a clear conscience. Okay, that guy is not talking. The Refine event, Manchado, we are waiting for a update from Korea. We need to get a fix on that before we can have it put back in, and we're still waiting on that. We're supposed to be getting it soon. Okay, got that one. Alright, so let's see who we've got, how many names we've got attached to this list. See how many people we got in this deplorable basket right here. Alpha Wolf Queen said, oops, it's 1 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Okay, the next one we got is Erebos' Prelude. These are some heavy songs. Okay, so 44 accounts. I've already got some names, may thank. I'm going to try to ban them first to thin out their numbers. Let's see what we got here. Kikejo says, who even has time for 44 email addresses? I'm sure there's, like, the thing for them is it doesn't really cost them anything besides time. And if you have a lot of people who are just like, that's your job, is just to create a bunch of bot accounts. It's basically free money for them, unfortunately. So here's 44 accounts going away. So we'll get the proper legal setup. Oh, Material Blade says apparently this remix was done by Motoi Sakuraba, who does a lot of the Tales music. Could be. I haven't played any of the Tales games. Hey, where are you going? Okay, the next music we have is Not So Far Away from the Elemental Tunes collection. What's up with these two? Well, we probably got a good deal of them. Oh, I like this one. Oops. You know, we've been pretty lenient with what kind of names you can have, but I think if your character's name is right. Let's see what requests we've got as this song comes to an end. That was Not So Far from the RO Elemental Tunes, and the artist on this one, it says, is Shinji Hosoe. So we've got some nice, pleasant tunes coming up. Let's see what we got next. All right, so Cadbury Chocolate has a question. Can we ask the studio to have these updates earlier? Malagdo additional enchants, new buff timers. Also, if I can request some simple things we want Iroh to customize in the game. Double clicking to have items in and out of storage, just like when selling them. Offline vending, actually that is something that we did talk to them about. We know that a lot of people, it's like, you can't have the computer on 24 hours. So I think that they are looking at, and you know what? It's going to be something that they talk about in the developer video that we're going to be putting up hopefully this week about a new system. Alright, so I'm going to restart the client because all these GM skill use probably not been great for having that not crash. And then I'll spend a little bit of time. We'll hit we'll go hit Pound Dungeon. I'm going to take a look and see what exactly is down there. But yeah, Lip asked if there's any updates on Kaleidoscope. I don't think that there's been any progress on that, unfortunately. I think that project is probably not moving forward because we just haven't heard anything about it. So let's head down. It says Yellow-Hatted Crusader, so that's Pound Dungeon 1. So let me go one deeper. Ellie0010 says, good morning from the Philippines. Hello there. Good morning. Magandang umaga. Good morning. So let's see if we can find these Crusaders. Yep. Like I said, seeing clues, little bits of monster that have been dropped. Oh, you're right. Let me take down the blast screen. And let's see if we can't find these Crusaders. Alright, monster droppings. Let's continue down. Can't be too far away because they don't stay on the screen for that long. Ah! Hello. So you're just going to walk away. Rudy, you're not replying to me. Oh, hey, here's everybody. Everybody's come through this area. Well, I'll be back for you later. Don't you worry. That's a lot of accounts, buddy boy. Now, let's see what we got here. Let's find some smooth RO2s. Yeah, I like this. Sure did, Franco. Yeah, where'd you go, buddy? Is this fool gonna start talking now? The strings sound like Gangster's Paradise. Sounds about right. Hey, don't go nowhere. This is very soulful. I like it. Material Blade says it's so smooth, I'm sliding out of my chair. Just another day in Geffen. Okay, since Franco is here now, let's get some of Franco's tunes played. Yeah, I especially like this one. This one's got a really good sound to it. Okay, gonna be wrapping it up pretty soon, I think. Got you. Yeah, I like this song a lot. Let's get a few more cleared and then we'll call it a day. Teams, get you Xander and Cindy together. Okay, next song. No, I did not get a chance to check the Komodo dungeon for this stream. I only have a few minutes left before I gotta go into a meeting. Ooh, fence boy. Got that one ready. Got that one. I think I already got that one. Okay, got that one. Alright, so let's get set up to do the last block of the day. Got 53 unique accounts that are going to be going away. Okay, notes are all put up, and so let's do that ban. let's get some appropriate music. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, we've got a pretty good number of them, and so let's do the kick. And tread. Okay. So I'd like to say thank you so much, folks, for watching today's Tiki Tuesday broadcast. I'll be back next week with an interview with Campator, and we'll be doing some bot banning as per usual. Thank you again for everybody who gave suggestions and links for some RO music, showing that there's some wonderful, wonderful tunes and remixes out there for Ragnarok Online. So from here in Rune Midgard and Payon in the dungeon down here with a bunch of skeletons, you all have a wonderful rest of the afternoon, and see you soon.